Hey, good afternoon everybody, it's Matt and welcome to this updated bank video on OldschoolRS. You know, a lot's actually happened in the last 2 months since I, made my last bank video. We went through a marathon, I've done some staking, I made some money through merchanting, and I figured I would show you how my bank has evolved and what I plan to do with some of the funds that I acquired. So let's just dive right in and see what we got. Alright, so the first half of my bank is pretty much exactly how it was, with the exception of these cooked carrot bombs. I have these now. I don't really use brews as much because brews they take a long time to drink and they waste game ticks. The cooked carrot bombs actually don't waste any game ticks and they work just as effectively as brews. So for the most part I use those. The only plus side of using brews is that it saves inventory spaces. You can take 4 or 5 cooked carrot bombs, or you can take 1 brew. And, one brew is less inventory space, but wastes game ticks when you actually drink it. So, I mean, it's kind of whatever you want to trade off. You want to have more inventory space, wasting game ticks, or less inventory space, but have the same effect and not waste any game ticks. So that's totally up to you. And I prefer to use these. I know Bodhi uses these as well, and so does Bonesaw and many other PKers. They prefer to use these cooked carrot bombs over the brews. I don't know where these mage short bows came from. I might have won them in a stake like 2 or 3 months ago. I think I had them in the last bank video, so they're still there. If anybody wants to buy them, let me know. I'll sell them to you for very cheap. I got my house teleports. I had over 1,500 of them, so I've blown through those pretty quick. I used a lot of them up when I was doing hunting for masks and hunting for other items, so for the most part they've been going pretty quickly. These are some assorted arrows. Don't really need these, rune arrows. I plan on doing ranged PKing when I get my ranged up, but I still don't think I'll be using any of these arrows. They're just there for show. Red D-hide kind of shows my past. Got some black D-hide, of course, and my ghostly robes. I still keep them because they're cool and it reminds me of my peer days. Anyway, let's continue on. I got some mime items here. I don't know where my mime mask went. I think it's near the bottom. I'm collecting these frog tokens, so I'm trying to get a full inventory of them. I got 18 so far, so I'm still collecting them. Not going to trade them in or for anything. Just kind of want to see how many I can get while I play old school. I got some magic potions. These are useless. Let's continue on. Broad arrows for Slayer. Don't really use them. This is where my bank gets really unorganized. When we get to the bottom, we'll have more organization. I got some Tokul from completing the fire cape twice and failing on the fire cape like 5, 6, 7 times. So yeah, those are pretty good. I smithed these when I was training. Kind of wasted a lot of gold, I guess you could say, back when Old School first came out to make these iron plate bodies. But now if you make iron plate bodies, they're really not that expensive to make. And they're pretty quick experience. Water vials I don't know. I might get my herblore up. I'm not sure. I was thinking about it, but then at the same time, why invest 15-20 mil into herblore for no real reason? I mean, the reason why you would train herblore on the live game or even in the pre-EOC days was to get overloads. Since there's really no overloads or no real end game benefit to training herblore now, then I'm tending to move away from that, and I don't think many people are training herblore. Though, then again, it's still a good moneymaker. You could still do very well with it if you can get herbs or secondaries for a good price. So you can still make some money on that. I gotta decant these. I gotta go to the guy that decants these potions. I got some other potions to decant. I started actually making or making pure sets for myself by just, trying to be Bodhi and click fast, but I was failing. I was drinking and emptying them. It was just not. It wasn't good. These herbs are high level. Haven't really done anything with them. They're just there from Slayer. I got my Grigris. I got some more potions to decant. Super energies randomly in the middle of my bank. Let's continue down. Prostolate. Use that sometimes. I usually start with Prostolate or monk robes for rags to riches, and as you saw in the last video, it started off pretty well, and it went pretty well. That the whole rags to riches episode went really well because you may not believe that I actually didn't die, but I didn't die during rags to riches at all. I went through the whole thing without dying. It was pretty cool. Normally, if you die in rags, at least with the rules that I have set up, you lose those items that you're wearing, and if you lose them, then you have to go back a step. So And a couple of other previous episodes actually had that happen. So an example of that you could probably find in one of the previous Rags to Riches episodes and seeing how that rule takes effect. But anyway, let's continue on. Got some Dragon Daggers, Mystic, Rune Crossbow, Granite Maul. These have completely tanked since Old School has come back. They used to be 2 mil, now they're a tenth of that. They're like 200k now, or even less than that. Maybe like 150 or 180k. These are Diamond Amulets. I won them in a stake. I think the guy just was emptying his bank. He's just like, here, Matt, stake me for these. I'm like, okay, fine. Still got to enchant them to make them into power ammies. So to continue on, got some Rune Fullhelms, Dragon Daggers, got some Halberd, got a Dragon Long, got a Dragon Mace, we got, who gives a crap about Dragon items? There we go, this is what you guys want to see, right? Okay, here we go. Well, before we talk about this stuff, we got runes, rune items, Dragon Daggers, we got Addy Gloves, Rune Gloves, Barrows Gloves, got to restock on those. Where the hell are the rest of my defenders? I don't know where they went. Still got a Myth, Addy, and Rune, 2 Rune Defenders. Got to train and get more, well, not train, got to farm more Rune Defenders, just for hell of it. I kind of want to get a bunch of them so that if I run around and I can't find them when I die, I don't have to rage quit and have to get another one. So, alright, there's my Abyssal Whip, which has been my trusty whip. I have a lot of faith in this whip. It's won me some good stakes, as you can see. As I said, my last bank video was right around 20 or 22 mil, and since then I have actually gone to the arena and staked on numerous occasions. A lot of you guys who go to the dueling arena in World 1 have seen me there over the past month and a half, frequently actually, trying to make some money. The reason why I want to make gold is so that I have enough money to invest in chins and invest in getting 99 mage and finishing off my Zerker. And that's going to be a pretty big investment, probably about 30 mil. I also like to have extra money left over to, you know, buy more PK supplies and never have a shortage of supplies. You know, I don't really have a desire to make 500 mil or a bill at the arena. I kind of just wanted to have really where I'm at right now so that I am comfortable and I'm able to PK and not have to scramble and feel that I'm under pressure when producing content for you guys. This mask set's here. And yeah, that was good. I actually won this mask set. I never found a mask when I was hunting. I was very close to a mask. It spawned right near me, but some kid got it before me, and I was like, you know, bang the desk, you know, classic fuck, couldn't get it. That's kind of what happened. But I won this mask set, and I'll show you the images of me winning some of these items. This Fury was bought, Berserker Ring was bought, the Gilded was bought. Surprisingly, Gilded plate legs are like 7 to 8 mil, so they're really expensive. The Gilded plate bodies right around 2.2 mil. Got Infinity boots, got my Fire Cape and Torso, of course. Thank you all for coming out for that live stream. Those of you that kind of stayed and watched me get the Torso for 4.5 hours a couple of weeks ago, thank you for watching. I know the stream wasn't that entertaining to watch, but I plan on doing some PKing tomorrow on a live stream, so you can come check that out, and it should be pretty interesting. Much more relaxed, much more engaging, rather than just seeing me go for a Torso. I got Rune boots, got my mask still, black mask. Haven't really slayed in a while. You know, I kind of deviated from my original path, which was to get 85 Slayer. I kind of gave up on that, but I may still do some Slayer on a casual stream for you guys. Especially if I do a 24-hour live stream. I'm probably going to be doing PKing, going to be doing some Slayer, going to be playing other games and things like that. So it's going to be a conglomeration of many different things going on. So definitely need stuff to fill that time slot. And if you have any suggestions on what you would want to see in the 24-hour live stream that I'm doing, it's not scheduled yet. I don't really have an exact date for it. I know a lot of other people are doing their 24-hour streams right now, so I definitely don't want to interfere with them. Let them do their 24-hour live streams first, and then I'll do mine after and not conflict with anybody. So if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, whether it be RuneScape or non-RuneScape related, you can let me know with a comment down below with regards to that. This was a black boat. I bought that off of somebody at the dueling arena. I thought it looked pretty cool with full gilded, so actually I'll show you how that looks. It looks pretty cool. Let's get... Actually, I think the Infinity boots look better, so let's do that. And what else do we need? We need the Berserker. No, we'll take that out, see how that looks. And we think we got it. Nope, Arrows Gloves. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. And and I think that looks pretty cool. Let me come outside. I know we're in World 1, so it kind of looks like, whoa, what's with all the zeros? Okay. Alright. So let's see how that looks. I don't know where my whip went. No! I forgot to take out my whip. But that looks pretty cool, right? Looks pretty nice. Let's take the Gilded on. Alright. Looks pretty cool. Alright. Alright, so basically, I calculated my bank based off the prices I was seeing things selling for on Zybez, and it kind of came out to roughly 80 to 82 mil. Might even be closer to 85 mil if I include all of the items in my bank. But, you know, that's 4 times more than what I had 2 months ago. So I've quadrupled my bank in the last 2 months. I'm pretty happy with that. And if you were to go and do Green Dragons, the same fashion for 2 months, or do something else like merchanting for 2 months as opposed to staking, you could probably make more than staking. But then again, if you're a bold risker and you get luck and you have a lot of things on your side and you have really good stake build, then you can make a lot of money. So let me show you guys some of the images that I have saved from some of the stakes that I made and won, just so you guys can see where I kind of grew and evolved over the past 2 months. So I'll leave that in a quick 1 or 2 minute montage for you. I hope you enjoyed this bank video for today. Until next time, have a good one, guys, and peace out.